is Rajiv Jadhav. I'm the CEO of R Square Media. We're an award-winning PR agency that's based here in New York City. And what we do is reputation management. What that means is we're essentially protecting individuals, brands, and organizations from haters by deleting all that negative content from the internet to restore customer confidence and prevent imminent disaster. And on the flip side of that, we're helping clients be seen in the right way on the internet so that their ideal clients see them as thought leaders and choose them each and every time over alternatives. And the goal is when your customer realizes who you are and you're the best at what you do, they will hunt you down, come running towards you by saying, please take my money. So that is the goal that we're helping people achieve with that thought leader status, and we have many approaches like helping them come speak here at the United Nations or do a TED Talk, be a best-selling author, have ChatGPT recommend that they are the best of the best at 10x of their business, as well as helping them get mad amount of sales through advertising, that is Google and Meta. So that's just in brief as to who I am and what I do. I'm also very, very active as far as social impact with the United Nations, and I've been speaking at the United Nations since 2020. In fact, the very first time I spoke at the United Nations was at the World Homelessness Summit, where the topic of my speech was solving homelessness by leveraging coaching and technology. And after my speech, the countries of Ghana and Malawi demanded I help them solve child homelessness in those countries. And I'm still working with Ghana and Malawi with their ambassadors on an ongoing basis. And we've made some progress, but of course, when it comes to working with governments, progress is oftentimes slow because you also have the changes in administration, and each administration usually has a different point of view or a different thought, which you sometimes have to align with. But slowly but surely, we are making progress. As far as what I'm going to be speaking to you today about, it's largely to do in the same theme of CSW, which is Commission on the Status of Women, which I'm a huge advocate for. I think women are, honestly, life cannot happen without women because women are what give birth to all of us. All of us came from a woman, right? So they are absolutely integral to life on this planet, and they're extremely important. One exercise that I'd like to do just to put an idea in your mind is if you can look to the person next to you now. So look to the person to your left and say, you're a criminal.
Say you're a criminal?
Yeah.
You're a criminal.
You're a criminal. You're a criminal.
Okay, and now look to the person on the other side and say, you are a future millionaire.
You are a future millionaire.
You're a future millionaire.
You can tell like her as well.
We are all future millionaires.
Yeah.
That's right. So the reason why I said that is because it is criminal to leave money sitting on the table. And there's a lot of economic opportunity by leveraging AI. And I'll explain why momentarily. And all of this is, there's an immense opportunity. In fact, AI contributes many of the AI tools like ChatGPT and Google Gemini and Midjourney and 11 Labs, etc., etc. There are like many tools like that. All of these technologies contribute towards the content creation. What do I mean by content creation? Content creation literally is the content that we see on the internet. It's blogs, it's text, it's tweets, it's videos, it's images that you see on Instagram. All of this is called content. So all of this content was created by someone, and these are all tools that can be used by people to create content. And guess what? There is a huge demand for this content. How much demand, you might ask? Well, currently it is to the tune of $35 billion. So the current digital content creation economy is estimated at $35 billion, which is likely to grow to $90 billion in just 10 years. So currently it's $35 billion, it's going to jump to $90 billion in 10 years. So what does this mean? It means that you could participate in this great opportunity, in this economic boom, by gaining some AI skills. What does that mean? It means knowing how to use ChatGPT. It means knowing how to use Grok and Claude and Midjourney and Sora. And there are like so many tools out there which are extremely easy to use. All you have to do is know how to use a smartphone, because most of these apps run on smartphones as well as in the browser of a phone or even a computer. So even if you don't have a computer or if you don't have a phone, you have one or the other. And you do need an internet connection, but the point is that all this technology is extremely accessible. It's right at your fingertips, and it's not super technical like Web3 or NFTs or blockchain or anything like that. That stuff is super complicated. Whereas AI and AI tools are super easy to use because it's so easy that you just speak into it and it does what you say. You know, how simple is that? All of us know how to speak, right? That is the power of AI and what is possible. Now, why did I say, tell your neighbor you're a criminal? So if you're choosing to not adopt AI and AI education skills, you're then leaving all this money on the table, and that is criminal. That is a criminal waste. It's a waste of an opportunity. So that is criminal behavior. And why did I say you're a future billionaire? Well, if you embrace this opportunity with both hands, well, you could change your future like this, just by a thought, by taking that decision. And of course, you keep learning, you keep getting better, your skills will evolve. As your skills evolve, your talent evolves. And as your talent evolves, you command a higher price. Because, whether it's Microsoft or Google or Meta or Facebook or Snap or whoever, Nike, Reebok, Adidas, like all these companies need content because social media is everywhere and they need content on their website, they need content on their blog, they need content in their ads, they need content everywhere. And the point is you cannot have any experience without content. And content is, it's an omni-channel, omni-media experience. So we have, content in a variety of formats. I'd like to share a recent case study of two people, in fact, from distant parts of the world that actually adopted AI and transformed their lives. And this was as reported by Wikipedia and GSM Asia. In fact, there are two young girls, one in Pakistan, her name is Razia, who started her life as a street vendor. And then she adopted AI skills and was able to transform the act of selling into an online store, an online grocery store actually. And then now she supports her family, invests in her community, and is a huge success and has really transformed and elevated herself and is able to support herself, her family, her parents, her children. There's another young lady, her name is Ernesta Apaya, I'm probably not saying the name correct, from Ghana. In fact, she took these skills and created an organization called Ghana Code Club, which is teaching young women to code, and now has grown that and is in fact greatly contributing by supporting small and medium companies in Ghana. And her movement has really taken off and has inspired others to really come together and learn a little bit more about coding, because when you say coding, it seems really complicated and intimidating, but it isn't the case. And she has in fact turned her knowledge into monetization opportunity. So these are, some of the big opportunities of how you can take AI and really make a change relatively quickly. Now, as far as poverty unfortunately is a universal phenomenon and it impacts everyone. In fact, here in America, women living under poverty, it's like 10 to 15% of the population here in America. And that number unfortunately jumps up when we go to Africa and Asia, it jumps up to 30% actually. So the point is that despite us being here in America, we still have to deal with poverty and hardship, financial hardship. And more so, women are impacted by financial hardship as well, unfortunately, both here in America as well as other parts of the world like Sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. And that does not need to be the case because poverty is not just about scarcity, it's about the loss of opportunity. AI is honestly the great equalizer because AI can allow you to see a brighter future. It allows access to things that you don't need anyone's permission to use AI and to learn skills. Once you have the skills and people know about it, you'll be in demand, you'll be able to support yourself, you'll be able to support your community and your family. And when my honest belief is that when women do better, the world does better. Why? Because women are known as, there's this one phrase I heard someone use, the CHO, Chief Home Officer. So women are known as the Chief Home Officer because oftentimes it's the woman that is deciding what food the family eats. She's also deciding how the money is spent. She's also deciding the budget, what kind of foods are being consumed. All these decisions are happening. So if the women of the world can be more empowered, have greater agency with more access to money and finances and prosperity, families will do better, kids will do better, and everyone will do a whole lot better. And in closing, I would like to reiterate the fact that let's not be criminals and miss out on this big opportunity. Let's in fact be millionaires, be future millionaires, and benefit from this huge opportunity and be successful. Because by being successful, it allows a certain gratitude and a certain generosity, and with that generosity, we can help others, be the helping hand to help someone, give them that little pull up or the nudge up to help them level up as well, because everyone needs help. And so long as we accept help ourselves, others will be equally open to receiving help as well. And I think that's how we can make the world a better place. And I hope that this message resonated with someone, here at CSW. And it really is a privilege and an honor to be here again. And I really thank 1M1B for the opportunity to speak here. And of course, Jonathan Flax was an amazing human, great motivator, great leader, and a visionary as well. So thank you all.